Konnichiwa. Give it a minute. Let's do this. Hi, it's me, it's Shy. Lynn. Whoever. I'm testing this out. I don't know if I can be heard. I know I can't be seen because my video camera's off, jacked up. And I don't know how to fix it. So I'm on my second new computer. Oh. So let's chat, shall we? Let's just have a talk. It's late. I don't know if anybody's here watching. I don't know, maybe. Honestly, I don't give a shit because you know what? People should be sleeping. Y'all can watch this in the morning. I wanted to address some things, and then I got fucking slammed by this shitstorm that was this morning. Just now, I saw it. The torturing and bullshit. I just hope that this is okay. You know, fuck it. I'm going to look at my phone just to make sure that I'm being heard. Okay. Okay, I'm being okay. Right, it's fine. Okay. Let's get it on. Let's have a chat about what happened to me. So, I see MN in Marissa's comments. And the messed up, fucked up shit he's talking. I have a question for you. Did you know your friend Popcorn blackmailed me? Oh, she absolutely did. She attempted to blackmail and extort me. Did you know that? Did you know she put my full government name, address, told people where I lived, where I worked? She actually wrote a letter. She typed it up and read it and had a video up for a couple hours for people to see. That at like 9 o'clock, she tried to force me to convince Marissa. I don't have a relationship with Marissa outside of YouTube. I can't apply any pressure. I'm not a puppet master. You're in the wrong community for that. We're all individuals here. We don't hide in discords together. We don't talk on the IGs together. That's not done, okay? Um, your friend Popcorn was writing a letter to corporate telling them about their rogue pharmacist and also trying to get at vendors because I happened to be boycotting Pepsi. Fuck Pepsi, okay? They're wanted for war crimes in Russia. So fuck Pepsi. Fuck Pepsi. I urge you all to boycott it. I will do a video on the war crimes that they are fucking help aid and commit in Ukraine. So yeah, fuck Pepsi. Okay. This is still America. We still have freedom of fucking speech. Okay. I am boycotting Pepsi. Gabish? Gabish. To go after a person, go to corporate and go after a person's living, to do that, to read the letter out loud that you were going to send. I don't know who your girl thought she was, but yeah. Did you tell her that it was not a good idea to do that? Did you step in at any time and say, you know what? Um, Chicago lives in Illinois and Marissa lives somewhere else. She's not Marissa's mom, so she can't control Marissa. Did you tell her that, Mr. Nut? Tur 99, whatever it is. Did you tell her that? Did you tell your good friend Popcorn that she should not be putting people's work information out, their names and address? Did you do that? Did you tell her that? You both realize that you're being used, I hope. And here's the thing. I can't get mad at Mad Nutter because he's clearly a sick individual. Clearly. Everybody on this platform seems unhinged in some manner of way. Everyone has some sort of mental disability, some sort of mental deficiency. I'll just say that. To some extent or another. Now, is it worthy of being coded in ICD 9 as like an F70 ish? I can pick out maybe 7 people that probably are. And you know what? I really hope, Popcorn, that you are. I hope you're coded that way because the things you've done are illegal. It's breaking the law now. And you did it to me. You did it to me. You put my stuff out there, my legal name. We'll talk about doxing. I never told anyone my full name. It's a nickname. My full name wasn't out there. You people are very, oh, I guessed it. No, no, that's not how that works. Jughead. I will call you Jughead. I won't call you Heather, even though you insist on calling me Lynette. I won't call you that because I go by Lynn. I haven't gone by my legal name. Oh, she said it. Yes, I did because Popcorn and her little friends have insisted in putting my legal name out there. Okay. When is the line drawn? When is it enough? The things you said to Marissa, I am stunned. I am shocked that someone has gotten this gentleman to the point where he is threatening a woman and her children, her innocent babies. For those of you who couldn't read the comments that Marissa showed that Mad Nutter left, allow me to indulge in the reading of said comments. He says, and I'm not going to say it. You can tell it was typed with venom because Popcorn is running scared. Popcorn is scared because her information needs to come out. It needs to happen. And so she's scared and she's started her threats. She threatened, she added me to the letter, to Dean's letter. Yeah. She had several mock-up things. They were up, they were down. But it was Dean to the NAACP, and she was going to CBS about, their problem child pharmacist running all around on YouTube, attempting to get me to lose my job, the income. I have a family. How is this acceptable? It's not. You did, you know what? I pray to God that you did try to tell your friend, because you seemed at times to be a decent human being and to want to be fair. I think you probably need a new course of medication because you're off the rails, honey. You're off the rails. So allow me to read. Allow me to read to you the things. Oops. Yeah, don't type. I don't want anybody attacked, okay? So allow me to read to you this bullshit, this Bolshevik that was left for Marissa this morning. How horrific is this? Everybody wants bygones to be bygones and forgive. Well, I did it and I took ownership of it. That should be it. Then stop bringing it up. Let sleeping dogs lie. You either accept an apology and you move on, or you do not. Okay? This is disgusting. I keep, because it's filth. It's just pure filth. Unadulterated filth. And if I was his mother, I would shove a bar of soap in his mouth. But here we go. Make one more fucking move on Popcorn, and I swear on my life, I'll have you hanging upside down in your bathroom with your guts hanging out. Don't fuck with my friends, racist shitbags. Enjoy your last days, Marissa. You and fucking Dean, because me and my gang will come to say hello, okay? Sweet dream, fuckers. Would you like me to scatter your brains all over your shitty toilet, Marissa? Huh? You think I'm a little patty boy saint, Marissa? Do you know what I do for a living? I blow brains out, and I'll fucking blow Dean's brains out and yours if you want. Your link is not opening, by the way, but you already know I'm from Limerick, so what's the big deal? Cursed I already did a video showing you where I'm from. But living in the Isle of, I don't know because it was cut off. I only know about the Isle of Man. It's Isle of W something. Can you imagine being threatened, harassed, doxxed, people drive by your home, all of that over internet nonsense? All of it. It's nonsense. It's garbage. It's just bad. It's and to what end? To what flippin' end is what I want to know. Popcorn. It seems to me you don't, you pick and choose, very much like Coley, what you understand and what you don't understand. You and your I after doxing me and B and Terry and Marissa, I'm trying to remember her little thing about getting a, she's not going to use a gas guzzler, but she's going to go on tour on a vacay to see us all. And she was going to stop at, let's see, Canada. So doxing Terry, Marissa, Tira, BDU, and me. And then she took a car plan that she was going to visit us all and have coffee with us. Now, I checked my driver's license, just to make sure that I wasn't born yesterday, or that you think you're slick, that veiled threats are not threats. Of course, that's what you would do. You doxed me. My phone number, my personal life. You would have to be, again, coded in the F70s for anyone to believe that you honestly thought that you could pull up and have coffee with somebody. That's the only way that you would beat that. That's the only way. Is if there's government disability papers coding you. There's ICD-10 codes that code you like that. That's the only fucking way. Legitimately. Oh, I just wanted to have coffee. Anyone who believes that, hey, I've got some wooden nickels to sell you. They're worth $500 a pop. Get in touch with me on the IG and I'll sell them to you, okay? I'll sell them to you. And here's the thing. Her threat, her attempted extortion at blackmailing me, that she was going to send a letter off, and she read the letter she was going to send to corporate to have my, a bad pharmacist. I need to be punished. That if I didn't get Marissa to take down her video, she was sending it to corporate. Not bothering. Nobody fucking goes to me. It wasn't tagged in it. You didn't, it's like if people didn't bring it to me, how the fuck would I have known? How? How? There's a nice saying from a movie, we don't negotiate with terrorists. You're a terrorist. You are a terrorist. You are. And you are either being used, you don't have the mental ability to understand you're being used, doing it for Roddy Mom, Where is everyone's ire and upsetness and anger for the blackmailing and extortion of me? Where is everybody's ire for what they did to Dean and Marissa? Are we not human? If you cut us, do we not bleed? Are we? What was our big sin? What was it? What was this huge sin? I did a fuck up. I fucked up and I showed a terrible fucking picture that nobody could make out. There's no way anybody made out who that was. Just to prove a point. And I said I was sorry. And I regretted it. And everybody was up in arms in it. How dare you threaten Jenny Lee and tell her that she better apologize, or if she apologizes, you'll take down the video. Everyone was mortified that I did it, right? Y'all were just so mad and ready to gather the villagers and come and like protest at my house. And when I said how fucked up it was that I did that, and I admitted it, and I said I wish I hadn't have done it, you jagoffs follow my fucking everything. You're following everything I did. Stop it. Stop being so weak that you need to look at somebody else's planogram and fucking follow it. I was wrong. This is the second time I'm having to, third time. Because you have the other asshole out here saying, well, if Chicago did it, then we can do it. No, Chicago said she was wrong. Chicago said, that's me smacking my hand. Bad, Chicago. You shouldn't have done that. And I felt bad when I realized that I had let my emotions get so overwhelmed that I did that. You guys in chat, don't talk in chat. Legit, I don't want anyone coming after anybody in my chat. Okay, because that's what it seems to be, that you get the lurkers and then they're fucking sniper shotting. So no, I'll not have that. Curls, good morning. How are you? I don't want you to be attacked for being in my chat, so I probably should have put a disclaimer up. People on the internet have gone bananas, banana cream pie, and it's not pretty. And there's got to be an end. There has to be. It's ridiculous. So what I'd like to, I am positive that Miss Coley Cole and Roddy Mom were quite aware of the threats that Popcorn made. Because they're on the Instagram and Discord shit together, talking together. And the fact that Roddy Mom didn't tell Popcorn it's not a good idea to try to blackmail Chicago. It's not a good idea. You should not blackmail her. That's horrible. You're putting the woman's corporate job as a pharmacist online. Okay, listen in, Bebs. Okay, sweetheart. I'm just addressing something that happened a couple days ago. Needed it to sit and simmer. But when no one, if everybody stands by and no one can actually step outside themselves and say, you know what, that was wrong. It shouldn't have been done. I am sure that everyone in that little group chat assisted Popcorn in writing that letter to be sent to CVS corporate to try and get a pharmacist fired. I'm sure. I don't think any of them said it was a bad idea. I expect they thought I would beg and I have no power over anybody's things except my own. You see, I realized that because when I tried to force Jenny Lee to apologize to um, Sarah, I had good intention, but no one had any power over Jenny Lee. No one. That's why I shouldn't have done it. But then you copycat unoriginal people follow my bad behavior and do exactly what I do when it's bad behavior. I called my own self out. I don't need people to call me out. I realized it was messed up. And I've apologized and apologized. And people who weren't even there or taking place in it, they don't even know exactly what happened. It's hearsay and bits and pieces. And that's scary when human beings lose the ability to say, you're crossing a line, you're crossing a bad line, and you really shouldn't do that. I don't think anybody, freaking um, told Popcorn not to do that. I think Roddy Mom thought it was probably, I can imagine, I'm sure she had Roddy Mom's approval. I'm 100% sure on that. Roddy Mom can scream to the ends of the earth, no, I didn't know about it. Coley can say the same thing too. Do I believe him? Fuck no. Why would she go so hard at Marissa on behalf of Roddy and Roddy not know? Roddy, what do you think my reaction was when I read she was trying to um, blackmail me on your behalf for a new store you just opened with 33 sales? You do sales when Coley goes lives, and her people feel obligated to buy shit from you. Coley doesn't go live, there's no sales. You, your family's not fed on your fucking Etsy store. They're not. That's just it's an impossibility. But did you think for a minute how I would react or what I might do going to Etsy's corporate? You talked to this woman, you all got this woman to fall on a stick for you. You manipulated her. She did her doxing on her own. That was just something she did. And for that, karma's going to come in time for that. But Marissa made a point for all the shit that Popcorn did. Doxing, when you give a legal government name, an address, and a phone number, that's doxing. That's doxing. I don't want you people knowing my legal name, but y'all do, you know. And just an FYI, I never leave my house unarmed. Okay, Illinois is a concealed carry state, so heads up, I do not leave my home unarmed. I'm just making a general statement. Um, with that being said, Roddy, you went to Marissa. Or no, you didn't go to Marissa. I'm sorry. Popcorn, you went to Marissa and you apologized for the things the awful things. Like, God is going to judge you so harshly for the things you said about autism. Do you know? Let me educate you a little, just a little bit of education. It is a genetic mutation that's passed down from the male. Autism's not brought on by drug use, drinking, by living a healthy life. They don't know the cause, but they have found a genetic thing that it's passed from male, usually to male. That's why it's rare to have women with autism. But it is passed down from the man. That is a fact. That is science. You can't fight science. You're uninformed. It's not uninformed. No, you're not uninformed. Uneducated in this aspect. I don't know where your education lies. I don't know what you studied in, did not study in, but clearly genetics, DNA studies, um, disorders, you haven't paid much attention or bothered to look into it. And I feel sorry for you, Grandma, if any of your grandchildren end up being on the spectrum. Because what are you going to do? Blame your kids? If it's your son's kids, well, then yeah, you can do that because it was bad genes. Most unempathetic woman ever, 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 ever. I don't understand. But Roddy Mom, did you try to talk her out of it at all? Like, she's panicked. Clearly, she has a life and a job that she does not want to lose. She does not want her family knowing what she does. Otherwise, she would not have gone so far as to try and blackmail me, get me fired, to lose my job, and to add more insult to injury. The bit about, I know you have vendors at CVS. Yes, there's a huge contract between Pepsi and Coca Cola. But in America, again, we're protected by the Constitution of the United States of America. If I want to boycott Pepsi for them being war criminals and being the first company charged and on a list, I can do that because they're supporting Russia. Fuck Pepsi. I'll say it again. Fuck Pepsi. Boycott all Pepsi and Pepsi products. Tape it, send it. I don't care. But y'all talked this woman into doing this. You know what? I don't know if you talked her into it, if she was a willing participant or what. But since she could do all this and she could dish all this out, Mad Nutter, you're threatening to murder a woman and her husband. Capital offense. You, if you're in America, it's illegal. And if not, Interpol has to, what, you're in the Isle of Wight? Is that where you are? I don't know. But at some point in time, getting the police involved to subpoena your IP address from YouTube, that's all legal. That can be done. You are making threats. Trust me, having the police called on you over YouTube shit sucks. To have the police call you or come to your house because people can't tell if they're being threatened or if it's sarcasm, unwritten words, is like, it's a sucky thing. There's no mistaking, though. There's no, mistaking on any intonation. I can read it with the voice of a 4-year-old and put cat ears on and try to talk as goofy as I can. It's still horrendous. Your threats are horrible. I understand if you have that much to lose that you're willing to have people put themselves in jeopardy so that you can fuck around on the internet. You need a hobby. Maybe you need some mandatory overtime. I don't know. It's the most horrendous thing I've seen. And the fact that I thought for sure that I would have seen something from Roddy Mom or Coley saying they denounce the actions of Popcorn as far as, blackmailing me. It's horrible. There's actually a different word for it. What was done? You cannot get me. Again, I have no control over anyone but myself. There's a lot of, how to say, there's a lot of projection going on. It's like, oh, you all talk in Discord and you get together and you have group chats. No, that's not a thing. That's not how we roll. That's not us. So, hi, sweet pea. I am so fucking sorry. I just now found out the threat that Mad Nutter gave you, and I am so sorry. I do believe you need to go to the police and have an investigator contact YouTube Legal and snatch his IP address and then swear out that you cannot threaten what he threatened. That's not a joke. He's a sick man. Yes, he is. He is. I don't know if I can drop a link if you want to come up. I don't know, or if the babies are sleeping. My camera doesn't work. This is a new computer. I'm going to try to. Here, invite guest. Here, Marissa, if you want to take this link, you can take it and chat with me. But you do need to contact an attorney. Or not an attorney, I'm sorry. You do need to take that and the things that he said. Did you happen to copy or save the threat that was also made to me and going to corporate, trying to get me fired, in an attempt to blackmail me to get you to take down your video? I hope you saved that. Because she took it down right at 9 o'clock. Uh, but you do need to do that. There needs to be a paper trail. There needs to be, if he's truly in Ireland, then they go through Interpol. But it's not a joke. I don't see someone threatening you unless they're actually in the States and not him and his gang. Like they're all going to actually fly over from Ireland. No, no. I, you know, I do I believe that, but if they're in, here's the thing, because people can lie all the time, like Popcorn with her location. We know where she's at. Yeah. But enough people saw it that can verify that I'm not lying. Enough people saw it. Yeah. Went after me and Dean together. She used us as a package deal. But yeah, I was waiting to see if Coley or if Roddy would denounce it. If they, damn well, they sat there hee kikiing it up and um, yeah, just not giving a fuck. There's nothing, there's no humanity in that. There's no humanity in that. Where's your moral compass? There is no moral compass. So you thought it was okay. Here's the thing. If if I'm right and we're dealing with people with special needs, then your guy and popcorn are probably being manipulated by some really wiry females. And that's what I think is happening. And I think that's why um, Mad Nutter went so hard on you, because she's really freaking out about her online antics. But the last one to try and blackmail me and Dean, oh my God, that she is going to try and weaponize the NAACP against your husband. That's fucked up. If everyone says what you've done in the past and people ask for, and it's all forgiven, why keep going? Why? Why keep it going? Like I said, it's so horrible. They're using, it's not original. They're doing exactly what I did to Jenny Lee. I told Jenny Lee, apologize or the video, the video stays up. My video stays up. They copied me. It's housewife, take down the video. Otherwise, I'm sending emails to the NAACP and Chicago's corporate job. Yes. Yeah. Well, we know her location. Now it's just a matter of finding her name. So, yeah, there's that. Um, he's going hard, but all these people are being manipulated. And who is pulling the strings? Who's pulling the strings? Oh, that link's there if you wanted to pop on, Marissa. I'm sure the kids are sleeping and you don't want to be talking, so that's okay. I dropped the link only for Marissa. Um, but a police report does have to be made, because this is, people get manipulated into doing things. I don't know if any of them have the money to fly the boy and his gang over. Uh, I heard about the cars and driving past your house, and I seriously would be out there with a baseball bat and just break a windshield. And you know what? If they don't want to do cop charges, I'll pay for the window replacement, just to put the fear of God into them. But seriously, you see, I don't even know fucking Enora. I think that this is taking it too far. This is, when you have that kind of control over your audience and people, when you have nothing but a bunch of yes men following you and nobody tells you you're wrong because they're sick in their own heads and think it's okay, that's bad. And this is the stuff that, YouTube should be made aware of, about the macro communities on YouTube. There are like millions on YouTube, millions. And every year they, look for people who are ambassadors to look through and see what's going on in the communities, what things can change. This stuff is bananas. And the fact that YouTube has the ability to trace IPs and grab IPs of everybody and know who's doing what, who's doing where, making all these extra accounts. I know they were coming down on that. Oh, is this channel gone? He'll be back is another one. Yeah, another one bites the dust. Hey, another one bite. He'll be back. He always comes back. He's like a bad penny. He'll be back. But and the thing is, you can't erase that digital footprint. He posted things from his IP address onto YouTube's website, onto Google. Google has all that information. Do you think that if subpoenaed, I mean, there's a good possibility that a class action lawsuit could be brought against Google. There is a good possibility of that. And the funny thing is I would so suggest it for Steph, but she got so upset. But it's because she only comes on part time and she doesn't see all the heinous stuff that's going on. So it's easy to pass judgment when you don't pay attention and see things. I would have reached out earlier to you, Marissa. I did not see those threats until I watched B's video. And then I went right to your channel. And I was like, oh my God. Everybody's screaming mental health and, be kind. And who's caring about your mental health, my mental health, B's mental health, Tara's mental health, Terry's mental health, everyone who's been targeted? Yeah, B just dropped a video, and that's how I found out. I was working in the backyard, and then I had to bring medicine to my mother and drop off the Britney Spears book to my daughter. And I've been a bit under the weather. This is taking a toll. This is taking a toll. To have your lifestyle, your career threatened over someone's mental illness. Yeah, that that's a bit fucked up. Yes, I agree. I agree. And because of that, I 100% stand by what you're doing, because it seems the only way to do this is to fight fire with fire. They're not going to stop. The call to arms before was always Jenny Lee, Jenny Lee, Jenny Lee, right? I apologize. I did a fucked up thing. I'm apologizing again. I never should have done that. But what they did is they took that roadmap. What did Chicago do? Well, Chicago did this, so I'm going to do it. They copy me, not an original thought. Do something that I haven't done and apologized for. How about that? How about you get some originality? Okay. I thought I could force an apology out of JL for Sarah. You know what? The exposing, that's what, after she has given out so many people's names and addresses, gone to CVS corporate. This isn't jokes. This isn't jokes. This isn't funny. It's You're messing with people's livelihoods over the fucking internet. Over the internet. Oh yeah. You know what? You, me, B, Terry, Tara, we just, the woman who put our addresses, phone numbers, and our names and gave it to people so that They could reach out to husbands. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. 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 150%. I don't, I do want you to go, I do want you to have an investigator come to the house. Not a regular police report. You need to talk to an investigator. Um, we had somebody here that worked specifically in internet crimes. So you're probably in a bigger place than I am. So I know if they have maybe they have something set up by you or through the county. Internet crimes there are laws. So people keep saying, oh, it's only YouTube, it's only YouTube. No, threats are a threat. Murder is a threat. Blackmailing me on behalf of Roddy Mom. And nobody's, not a peep out of any of those people. Not a peep. Because I did look. I did keep an eye out to see if anybody, commented to her. Nothing. No. Mm-mm. It was okay. Let's get the pharmacist fired. Let's go to corporate about the pharmacist. That their silence equals co-signing. Nobody wants to say anything, but it's all okay because that's their friend. It's a terroristic threat, Marissa. It's terrorism, and that goes through Interpol. It is that simple. So when I hear people say, "Well, look what they're doing to us," no, like I'm not going to tell Marissa to stop. Yes, Roddy did what she's, and here's the thing: Popcorn tried to blackmail me to get you to take down a video on Roddy. How did Popcorn and her bunch of friends think I was going to take, that she's doing this in Roddy's name and Roddy not disavowing it? How did Roddy think I was going to take it? Did she think I wasn't going to contact Etsy and get her fucking store closed down? Is that what she thought? Did she think I'd say nothing and roll over? Did she think I would do absolutely nothing? Is that what Roddy thought with her store and 33 sales? Is that what she thought? Really? She's so mistaken. Tomorrow is a new day, and I sat for days seeing if anyone was going. Like, I know I didn't want you to address what she did, and I did not want I wanted to address it. Yeah. Yes, I agree. I agree. Her being with public, nope. She she had all the power in the world. So did Coley. All they had to do was say, you know, you're taking it a bit too far. This is a little fucking store, but they go after a pharmacist, a degreed person that has to go to school to get a doctorate. That's okay. To go after anybody's job, it's not the same. There's no way that a store that's been open and only done 33 sales is what's feeding her children. There's no way. She has a different business. I'm sure she does. Um, and it sucks because, man, I would have paid her to make me some customizations. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, but here's the thing, since my name was put out there by their friend Popcorn, I didn't understand how things worked with, billing and getting my credit card information. I didn't understand about that. Yeah, boomer. Go figure. Yes, I'm a boomer. But her knowing what my name is and if I ever placed an order with her store. And that's something I'm going to address with the public relations of Etsy. How do we know that other people on Etsy, it's not a safe place? I mean, honestly, should we boycott Etsy? There, with all the shenanigans going on eBay, or not on eBay, on YouTube, it's very easy to point them to see what's been going on and that it's all going back to one person on their website selling things. So if that person wasn't on the website and didn't have a place to sell their things, it wouldn't be, in my opinion, it wouldn't be an issue anymore, right? So nobody's got to defend Roddy Mom. And so no, there's no more blackmailing. There's no more intimidation. All these tactics that they were using against me and your husband has to stop. Yes. Yes. I am concerned that your mental doesn't go boom. I'm concerned about you, Marissa. I'm concerned. You have so many little ones to look after, not including yourself and your husband. Oh, Shannon Moore will be? Okay. Well, Shannon Moore better hope that she stays in Coley's good graces. Otherwise, Roddy can give that shit to Coley and Coley can pull up on Shannon in person. Um, yeah. So I don't know why they didn't try and talk that woman off the ledge. They didn't try to talk her off the ledge. Did not. They did not tell her, you don't weaponize. It's like you, as a white woman, going into a black community saying, these people did this and that. For what purpose? For what? You're trying to get hate crimes. It's too much. There's no way this woman thought of all this on her own. She's a pawn, but she knows she's a pawn. Yes, I do believe that. Wait. See, I hate calling her Roddy because it just reminds me of the other freaking Roddy, which I have a problem with. So, what is her Julie, right? Isn't that what Coley calls her, Julie? Yeah. So, yeah, Julie absolutely wants this. There was nothing on Coley's things saying we disavow what Popcorn's doing, trying to take the job, of a PharmD. That's not good. That's not good. That's like trying to get your doctor fired. Okay, I'm just going to put it that way. Pharmacists are doctors of pharmacology. Okay. But it was okay that she put that letter up. Yeah. You know what? Has it even, an apology isn't even good enough for me. You know, I accept none of their apologies because they're being internet terrorists and the threats are bananas and trying to get people fired from their jobs and trying to weaponize a community, um, a group of people. It's like she wants physical harm to come to you and your family by doing that. She wants to get me fired and take money out of my family and food out of my family's mouth and all the aid to my children. No, no, that it. Who who is the one that's going to stand up and say enough's enough? I'm saying it. Enough's fucking enough. Stop it. It's filthy. It's degenerate behavior. And it just, because of the position I'm in, I have to think, have they just met a bunch of people who are so easily manipulated that they could use them as puppets and pretend that they're friends? Friends should protect you, not put you in precarious positions. So I'm very concerned that Mad Nutter thinks his friend Popcorn put him in a good position by him doing that. In America, that's jail time, you know, verbally threatening. But the things he said, that's terroristic in nature. That's the thing. He has a history of doing it. And that's not okay. And it's like they're playing with his head. That's fucked up. Don't do that. Nobody should be doing that. No one. If you're friends with this man, I agree. I agree. Um, no one came to me and told me to do bad things. I did those bad things. And when I realized it, I felt that I was doing the right thing in the moment. I, I'm very not agitated. I'm quick to jump on things. I'm quick to act. There's a word for it. See, I need my translator with me. I need B with me. I don't want to put another target on her because she's targeted and hasn't done fuck all to anybody. To anybody. She disagreed about a drunk driving thing, and then she went right on Jughead's radar. It, it's bananas. They do use Mad Nutter, and it's sad. It's sad. That person seems like he really needs some loyal friends to tell him that acting like Joe Badass doesn't make him look good. It doesn't make him look like a good person. It doesn't make him look like he's a caring person. It makes him look, it paints him in the worst light possible. It really does. And I know if I acted that way, I would hope that you guys would tell me, yo, Shy, you're off your nut. Stop it. Take a step back. Go touch grass. I would hope so. She did. She did. She did. But I I don't want to talk about Jenny. She's gonna have to deal with the karma that she's built up in her life, and that's just on her. If those messages were really from her adult children that she abandoned, that if that is, allegedly that's what they're saying, that's horrible. That's horrible. I changed that fucking photograph so much, and then people are just going by what they heard. It I kept the original video because I knew it was going to grow legs of its own. And yeah, I was a cocky, stupid shit. But everything I said was true. But everything I got was from her YouTube channel. Yes, agreed. Agreed. She doesn't want to stand up. She doesn't bring it to her channel. She puts the mess in everybody else's comment sections. So she can, yeah, she can just be a comment section girl. That's what she can be. So, she wants success. She's not going to get success doing this nonsense, but if she gets herself a loyal following, good for her. I'm just, I'm tired of it. Roddy, you have more than just Marissa to worry about now. You really do. Um, you should have told Popcorn publicly. You should have told her that blackmailing me and trying to blackmail Dean was a bad, bad idea. You should have stepped away from it. As an adult, you know morally what's right, morally what's wrong. You didn't do that. So many people saw that freaking thing. No one told her, this isn't good. I am positive behind the scenes. You know how they accuse us all of being in Discord? Discord's for the fucking devil, okay? Nothing good happens in Discord. I don't care whose Discord it is. Nothing good happens in Discord. Nothing. I am not a part of Discord. I have Discord. I don't have a channel. I will talk to people on Discord. We don't have these group texts. We don't do that. We're not the pep squad. We're not cheerleaders. We're not the pom-pom girls. It's, listening to Coley really freaks me out because Coley doesn't remember. I was like a hardcore fan of Coley. And she said I never liked her. And I'm embarrassed. I'm going to share a personal conversation that I had with B several days ago. I said, I do watch Coley sometimes because I want her to succeed. I just check in on her and see if I'm still blocked. And yeah, I am. But she told a lie. She said, "Oh, I never liked her." That's a lie. When she lied on B, that was it. That was it. Um, done and done. You can't do that. She poached my mods, for fuck's sake. Stole B from me, and she stole curls from me. That's a her problem. Those women were mods to me and Tara way before, and it. You see, here's how grown people handle it, and I'm just going to point this out once. Tara and I haven't spoke in ages. We are no longer associated with each other in that way. As a matter of fact, I'll say this right now. Everyone knows Tara and I don't roll like that anymore. We're not close. We're not friends anymore. It just, people grow up, people move on, life happens, and they get busy. The last time that this is what should have happened. April 16th was the last contact I had with Tara. And I will read it to you. I'm going to bleep up the names, okay? I said, hey, check for a notification. I had gotten notified that Tara Nicole 2 was active in her personal playlist that was unlisted of her son. They say it's unlisted. And I said, I'm going to leave a like on every single one that's actually public. She lost her password. She couldn't get into it. She couldn't get into that channel. So I don't know if she had modded me back on that channel back in the day, and that's why I was getting notifications, but I took a picture of the notifications on the television. I sent it to B, and I tried to handle it behind the scenes. That's what I tried to do. Not the shit that Sarah Jean did with her little accomplices. You go and you try to deal with it like an adult. Not get I'm so excited like I have a cookie and I'm not going to share with anybody like I just got Colonel Sanders' recipe and not giving it to anybody. I want it, yeah, Coley. I wanted to give her a chance, and I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed because I said it publicly to beat. I said it to her on a phone call. Maybe we should give her a chance. Yes, yes. There's always a way on Twitter, on Instagram. That was a farce. That was a farce because the way it was entered. Besides that, I haven't said shit about Jackie until today. She fucking waste of oxygen. That's all I'm gonna say. That's I don't think of her. I made a video and I put all of our text messages to and from each other, and I stopped talking to her because she lied to me about that baby. She lied. She tried to sell me that that baby was born, that she heard that baby, and everything else. She tried to hoodwink me. And when I called her on it, she's like, no. Yeah. So, I mean, I ended it because of that. That's why our friendship ended. I thought she was funny. I thought she was sweet. I didn't think that she'd ever get married because she wouldn't get a job. So I heard she got a job. So that's good. Um, I had fun with her. Um, I'm not her mom. So the things that, yes, she heard the baby. I have text messages. Yes. Oh, yes. Her and what the fuck, the one with the aliens and stuff. I'll send you a link to the video. It's unlisted on my channel because I was really upset with Jackie and I was like, let's just show the world, because she lives by this. But yes, she said she has heard the baby in the background. You see, every time I would call her, she would be on Discord with Michelle. And well, it used to be Dom, um, and what the fuck is the guy's name? Damn it, Pope and Jonesy. So it was like living. Discord was an IV in her vein. Hmm. Yep. And yeah, I talk shit and I left it in there. I'm not gonna take it out, because yeah, as a matter of fact, Marissa, I have a video. I was so upset with you one day. I I forget about what, but because it's gone back a couple of years, and I'm walking my dog, and I wanted to put this video up, but in the beginning, I'm like, well, fuck Marissa. She did this, this, and this. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to do it. So I want to put that video up because it's me and Mrs. Beasley walking by the lake, but because I said, fucking Marissa, I'm embarrassed to put that up, but I want to load it so I can keep the memories and we can go on about it. It's literally if I could cut 15 seconds from it, but I've kept it down and not said everything else because I was an asshole and I'm like, fucking Marissa. So Marissa, I apologize. I think it was about your live stream. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Boomers. Boomers. That's yeah. But here's what I'm gonna try and reach out to Roddy. Or you know what? No. No, she should have reached out. She should have reached out and done the right thing. She should have tried to disavow that shit. And she didn't. And Coley should have tried to disavow it and she didn't. Um, yeah. That's just some disgusting things. Well, I adore you now. I adored you then. It's just, you girls are my daughter's age. It's like, fuck. Kids, what are you going to do? You can't smack them. You can't sell them. What are you going to do? But you took on the burden of many, and I don't know how you did that, but you have to. I am genuinely grateful that you did that. I am. They keep going back and attacking Sarah over and over again. And there's so much proof that everyone's like, oh, mental health, they're worried about Sarah. Nobody's worried about fucking Sarah. Nobody. Nobody. I didn't mean fucking Sarah. What I meant, what? You know what? You are the hemorrhoid that's welcome. That sounded bad, but you are. Um, Sarah knows when she needs to step back and take a break, and she very well knows how to monitor herself. And I've reached out to her, you know. People think that nobody's going behind the scenes. Well, I admit I am. I'm trying, you know. I I don't live on YouTube. I don't live here. This is not YouTube is not my address. As popcorn led everybody to see, YouTube is not my phone number. It is popcorn planted it out. It's just the lumping everybody. It's just ridiculous. It's bananas. But I really want you to you need to file a police report, Marissa. You do. Um, I'm here to tell you personally that it can be done because I'll let you know why. But oh yeah, the police can get involved. That's why I don't speak about a certain person. If B was here, she would say who, and it's a long story. But yeah, Popcorn's excuse was that Sarah called her Ames. Like, what the fuck are you kidding me? Well, that Dark Side Phil? No, not Dark DSP, not DSP. Fucking hell. Hold on. Um, oh, that guy. Dad's podcast person. He put the video up his mods made together of Ames and her 50 million voices, tones, inflections, accents, high registry, low registry. He's the one that put that video out there. And if it walks like a duck and sounds like a duck, shits like a duck, and eats corn like a duck, I'm going to say it's a duck. Okay? I'm just going to say it's a duck. That's not a reason to get mad at Sarah. It's not a reason. You hide, you don't show your face. Normally, I'm showing my face. I got another new computer, and I don't know how to hook up anything. So you're just going to have the screenshot of mine and Nick's text message back and forth. I thought it was apropos. It's so cute. I put it on my community tab so you can see exactly what it says. That that is scary. That is scary that you've had 3 different personalities talk to you. So when people come on pretending to be different people, why would we not suspect it? Especially when it was so thick in and it started with Sarah Jean. That's the thing. People are forgetting that it all ties back to Sarah Jean, and Sarah Jean was totally in bed with Ames. 150%. 150%. Um, yeah, Ames was so involved. So when you tie Jughead to Sarah Jean and Ames, and then here comes Popcorn, it's like, but that's not a reason to hate someone and to crucify them and say horrible things about their children living and deceased and about them as a mother. It's just it's all bananas. Hi, True Blue. I believe Ames is unmasked. That's true. You know what? That's true because I have a bunch of those. I do. I have a bunch of those messages. Yeah, you know what? I think you are correct. I do believe you are correct. I have a shit memory, but when I remember things, like once reminded, then yeah, I remember them. So the fact that everything ties back to communities before this one and relationships, and like I said, discord is the devil, and it goes back to discord with this whole group of people. Um, I have no doubt. I have no doubt. The fact that I interacted with that person too, it's like, wow. They made a video, sent it to me. I sent it to Dark Side Phil. Really? So, did you have a lot of contact with that person? Yeah. Oh my God, that's right. Yes. 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 You know what? I recall her saying that to me too. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. True. True. True, true, true. And the fact that, and here's the thing that is so funny, Ames has so many personalities, right? And puts on different personalities. It's like, well, I like this one as this one, but I don't like this one as this one. How the hell does she keep that shit together? How? I don't understand it. Because she wanted to burn Coley to the ground and have DCP go after him, after her, after Coley. And now to be sitting in Coley's lap, I don't understand it. I don't understand. But it's like I told B, if anyone has ever watched the original documentary of Catfish, from Neve Schultz, and how that woman made an entire family and different characters and two different phones. And this was way back when the internet was still new. There's sick people out there that do anything. Everybody should watch that original podcast or the original video. It's on YouTube and it's literally like somebody downloaded it into 28 videos, 10 minutes each. So you can watch it. Because the term catfish originated. Artist Creek. Okay. You know, wow. I it's like if it wasn't for all of the harmful things going on, I really wouldn't care. I couldn't make a freaking sock account because everything links back to Google. You can't do it. Everything hooks up back to your main account. I found out this isn't even my main account. My other channel is. It's like I don't know how people make these socks and stuff. It's like if I say something, I want you to know I said it. I don't want to say it behind something because that way, if someone has a problem with it, you can come and we can talk about, if somebody doesn't like what I've said. Yeah. Well, you're safe in Australia. Did you see? poor Marissa, the threat she got, you should go see on our community tab. It's horrific. It's horrific. And if you know what, when you make that police report, if you need more people, I'll inbox you my phone number and name, and the police can get in touch with me, and I will gladly, since she lumped me and Dean in really, really, like me and Dean were a package deal. She blackmailed him and me at the same time, the same threat. Um, and nobody told her that was bad. Nobody tried to stop that blackmail. Nobody tried to stop her from full ruination. And that's sad. And Miss Coley, who says, "Oh no, I have my people tell me when I'm wrong." No, they don't. Proof positive, proof just shown. They don't say shit. You got a bunch of yes people, you know, and like I felt sad for, you know what, like I said, I'm armed. I leave the house armed. Um, I don't play. Concealed carry is legal, and to protect home and person, it would just be everyone. I think where they have concealed carry, I think absolutely everybody should go and take their lessons, learn gun safety, and have a gun. I am a firm believer in owning firearms. We are lifetime NRA members. I know it's not a popular thing, but people on the internet aren't going to keep me safe. This is real life. You know what? No, it's just we're in the suburbs of Chicago, so that I need to be safe. My home needs to be safe. We all need to be safe. So when everyone with you is carrying and you don't have to worry and everyone has each other's backs, that's just the way we are in my family, in my circle. We protect and we do it legally. uh I totally derailed myself. But yeah, so everyone was so quick to, oh, I wanted to call her Veronica Lodge. It's Jughead. Like Veronica Lodge made an apology to nobody. She apologized to nobody. It was a blanket fucking statement. We don't know who she said it to. It was bullshit. It was a lie. And she did it just so the words could be said. She apologized, and that's enough for me. Who did she didn't apologize to the people. At least I said, Jenny Lee, I'm sorry. I named the person and I said what I was sorry for. So again, I will just consider that source, and it's just, it's got to stop. It's got to stop. Got to stop. I did not know that rebrand was a Fed. Oh, I agree. None of them are. They're sorry they got caught. They're sorry that their schemes didn't work. They're sorry that their plans didn't work. That's what they're sorry about. They're not sorry about the actual harm of trying to get people fired, of threatening people's lives, of threatening people's safeties, putting stuff out there. You see that it's to hate someone on the internet is really sad. Rebrand's a Fed. That's what the messages showed her that she was a Fed, as a former Fed. Well, that's how Jughead was upset with B, because of the drunk driving thing. I don't believe she was drunk. I, you know, but all of that, it's like Have the courage of your conviction, speak your piece, and move on. That's it. Just move, keep it the fuck on. I think it has to do with people being obsessed with creators, and it's like if you're watching it on TV, it's like the new generation of TVs. You're it's like I don't know. It's like they get starstruck or something over people. You know, maybe Jughead needed a lot of siblings, or maybe she doesn't know how to react. Yeah, maybe she doesn't know how to react to mothers on YouTube, because it seems like she's been without parents for a while. So maybe she doesn't understand what it's like. I don't know, but I'm not making excuses for anybody because nobody gives a shit about, well, I know I know people over here care, but if you look at that other line where they say, oh, we don't do this, we don't do that, bullshit. So, as far as I'm concerned, with the threat, yeah, with the threat to try and get me fired, lose my job, to weaponize the entire NAACP, to try and make it some sort of hate crime, to make it black on white over internet things, that's too far. It's too far. To threaten murder and all the things I read earlier, that's like over the fucking ledge. That's off the rails. That's no. True. True. But please promise me you will call and get time, make an appointment to meet with a detective. Um, you don't make a regular police report, you talk to a detective and you start a paper trail. That's what you need to do. And it can be done because I'm telling you, firsthand knowledge, it can be done. But you need to look out for the safety of your kids and you, no matter what. And that's how I feel. I think that, and honestly, if they need other witnesses to corroborate, I'm sure all of us who have been affected will gladly. They won't scram. They won't scram. It would be nice, but I don't think the mental capacity is there. I don't. Like, I would, here's what I would hope. If them seeing the actions of Popcorn and Nutter don't make them open their eyes and say, well, what if somebody did that to me? What if they threatened me that way? What if people can't step outside and walk a mile in someone else's shoes and say that's wrong, just unobjectively, it's wrong. Don't do that. No, actually I don't. Actually I don't know these people. I don't. I'm hoping by human nature. That's what I'm hoping. Just from interacting with people. Yeah, when she said she was a grandmother, the just uneducated, un fucking autism. That was a shock. But she is, in order for you to get threatened like this and everything over Popcorn, because Jughead was taking the swings too in Popcorn's name. She's got to be very scared of being found out. You know, her name and address being put online so people can drive and have coffee with her. Um, yeah, I'm sure she is worried. She should be. She should be. Road trips are a wonderful thing, like she said. Uh, but yeah, since I saw nobody, I let it sit. Yeah, Popcorn is. Yeah, she was talking about her grandkids in the car. Uh huh. Yeah. So I'm sure that she doesn't want that getting out. I just, I wanted to stop. I just wanted to stop. And I think I'm thinking also that if there was no Etsy shop to try and protect, that some of this could die down. Tell me I'm wrong. I mean, the way I see it is, everyone's worried about, oh, the store shutting down. No, if there is no store, if the store goes away, then wouldn't that clear up a bunch of stuff? Somebody tried to blackmail me on behalf of this woman. Yeah, yeah. But the fact that she tried to blackmail me on behalf of Julie, who I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know the name of the store. But trying to do that to me in her name, they're following my plan, which was bad. They have no original ideas, and no disavowing came. You know what? I think their address has been out there. I think he puts it out there. Everybody knows where he is. It's not a big secret. I just hope the credit card information is safe. But again, all of these problems, all of this bullshit, Coley acting like she's the thuggiest white thug in her area. No, I've never said the name of her store. Never. I've never talked about her. I've never fucking said a word about that woman. Never. But an internet terrorist, literally tried to blackmail me on behalf of this woman who owns the store because of her store. So that didn't work. Um, I'm going to end stream, ladies. After seeing Marissa, I honestly cannot tell you thank you enough. I support you 110%. I don't disavow this behavior because sometimes you got to fight fire with fire. That's why it's a phrase. That's why it's a saying. Sometimes you got to fight fire with fire. That's what they mean. You are the epitome of that. Thank you. I am sorry that you've been threatened. You do need to do that though, and I will be in touch. And yeah, I'm going to send you a link to that video so you can see Jackie, you know, uh, yeah, how she heard that baby crying, and Mrs. Hogg was walking, calming the baby. Oh yeah, I'm gonna send you. You can read the whole damn conversation from the time we met. I nothing to hide, nothing. um, I said I wouldn't talk about her. I didn't. Yes, this is exactly this is my thoughts exactly. Um, yeah, there's a lot of people when you go to Etsy that you know who the president is, the owner is, who public relations are, and everything else. There's a whole lot of people to contact to keep their platform safe. And yeah, well, I'm sorry you have to deal with it also. I'm sorry you have to deal with it. You're young, you're a mom, you have babies to look out for. That threat is absolutely that's not I don't even know the words. It's not right. And this is when you do actually have to go to the law. This is when there are lines that are crossed. This is a line that's crossed. Blackmailing me, blackmailing your husband. I never thought I'd see a day where I'd get blackmailed. Actually, somebody tried to blackmail me. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking popcorn actually tried to blackmail me. Fuck you, popcorn. Fuck your mother. Fuck your dog. Fuck everything. Fuck everything you love. How about that? I just, I'm stunned. I'm stunned. I just became a popcorn. I can't. You know, none of it is okay. No, Lauren, none of it is okay. None of it. None of it is okay. None of this. It's not okay. Yeah. So do you see what I'm getting at? There is no Etsy shop, then there's no problem, right? So if the Etsy shop goes away, then what do they have to protect? I know we're going to find out who popcorn is. Yeah. And what she's done, that's up for you to decide what to do with the information. Yeah. And Mad Nutter needs to talk to his doctor and get his dosages changed, in my opinion, allegedly. My conspiracy theory. All right, with that, ladies, it is almost 1:40. I hope everyone could hear. I didn't even ask if anyone could hear me. Um, I need to take my meds and get my back brace. Maria said, stop drinking coffee and go to bed now, okay? Um, peace, love, and quaaludes. Peace in the Middle East. Pray for Ukraine. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. They shouldn't have been. So they didn't even think to worry about what I was going to do. So yeah, you co-sign people that blackmail people. That ain't cool. No way. So I'll have a busy day. Alrighty, guys. Be kind to each other. And that's it. And I'll talk to everybody later, okay? Oh, if you're not sub to BDU, go sub to BDU. Good night, everybody. Marissa, you're adorable and you have earned a place in my heart. You have. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. There's not enough thanks out there, okay? But thank you. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Good night. Good night. Good night.